Hello, I'm Otto, and welcome to episode 19 of my Factorio 2.0 guide. So in the last episode, let's see, what did we do? We did this. Yes. Many red. Wait, what? Why is this? Oh, right. We need to expand the copper. We're just gonna expand everything. So, last episode we made red circuits and we cleaned up some of the starter area to prep for expanding our expanding our smelting operations. Let's get some belts. We need some more belts. That's most of what we need. We need belts, we need inserters. I don't think that I'm gonna grab the old ones. Maybe. Where's my belts? We need lots. And by lots, I mean we need more than what we're capable of making at the moment. Let's dispose of some of this. Let's just go to the machines. I could have just prepped this. Let's toss all of you in there. You can just control click in your inventory. So like if any of the ingredients you have, if you haven't any of the ingredients, you can just control click, but that will dump everything, including, let's say, for instance, the pipes will go in there. So, ooh, there goes our ore. Let's see, plastic we can give to one of these. Copper we tried to give away early. We can give copper to these guys. Let's just do that. Steel, sulfur. Sulfur we're gonna have to get to sulfuric acid up at the front. Steel we can just consume. We'll just I do need to give it off, drop it off to someone else. Okay, we need steel. Steel is, we got some stuff over here. Oh, hey, how about steel chests? Give that guy, throw that guy a bone. All right, let's just drive the car over to the sulfuric acid, which is up here. That and that. What else can we get rid of? Some of the ores. Let's see, we can drop off some of the copper. Wow, I always do that. Some of the coal. We do need to leave some coal. We need some coal for ourselves. Stone there, copper ore. Hey, I got it right this time. Copper ore to the copper ore, guys. Let's see, is that everything? We can get rid of the modular armor. Wait, no, we want the modular armor. Whew, look at that. 10 extra inventory. And we also have grid space. Can I get okay, so we need portable solar panels. We're gonna get night vision. We're not gonna be able to have night vision all the time, but yes, night vision. Oh wait, we can do batteries too, but we cannot create batteries, so that's not can I handcraft batteries? I didn't think so. I need sulfuric acid. I'm just okay, we're not gonna worry about that. We can go a couple of episodes for, you know, in the darkness. Okay, bye car. So okay, before we ramp up the iron, we need to ramp up the copper. I think that I'm just gonna leave let's say just the one. So let's get rid of this and reconnect that. But we're just gonna leave that one to feed off of our starter, and the rest of these will get the copper that we got way too early. Oh man, I was very bitter about having done this early and reading my notes wrong. But we're getting through that stone. We've already gotten through, I think it started at like 309,000, so we're already getting through that. This landfill is expensive stuff. Okay, so let's just hammer this out. So that's basically this episode. We're just gonna be upgrading all of our smelting, and we're gonna have 4 lanes now. up from the 2 lanes of each that we have. I think we're also going to beef up steel, so we will have more steel coming in, and that will be the last thing that we upgrade. Before I am gonna go get some of the yellow belts. Sorry, yellow inserters. They're cheaper, and we really don't need the blue ones for all of this. It doesn't make a difference, and because we're gonna need so many of them, we want them to be able to craft decently fast. Gadget pipette. We'll also clear out some more of the belts and undergrounds and splitters because we are nearly done with the starter iron. I don't care. Like, I don't really care if we're clearing out the starter stuff or not, but yes, lots of that. What do we need? Yellow inserters. All, please. Now, is this going to be slow on anything? Seems like everything's coming out fast enough. Oh yes, because the hand stack size is now double, so the inserter capacity, it can bring 2 things at a time instead of 1 thing at a time. So yeah, the yellow ones they're fine. I don't know how many we're gonna need total. I guess we can map view. Oh no! All right, I've got 2 radars. Let's put those down. You need to be able to see what you're doing to do radar coverage, or to do remote view, map view, and I have been failing at that. Oh boy. So let's just put one. Let's just put one that's somewhere out of the way, but in a kind of central location. Wait a minute. I can. Oh, I put one down here. So let's just put this one up here, out of the way somewhere. Tucked in. Yeah, that'll work. So how many do we need total? We need 192. I did not mean to copy. 192 for the double. We have 223. So we will be coming back for more because we will need some for the steel as well. And we need red inserters for the steel. Okay, power poles, good. We will need more steel furnaces, I believe. But this is going to be a good start. Okay, so let's just finish this. We are really close. Like, this is just kind of maintenance stuff. So, like, if you know what, if you want to skip this video, go right ahead. We're just mostly going to be expanding the smelting. Hopefully we don't get attacked by biters. Oof. I don't know what's up there off the top of my head, so we might have to check that. Nope. Gotta put it all together and make it look nice, right? Okay, so we removed the power poles, the small electric power poles, at one point, to make room for the big ones, and then we never ghosted in the big ones, but I do remember the lights are in the way. So we will just remove those for now. Yeah, we'll just remove all of them. We can replace them later. Okay, inserters. It's nice when you're using the yellow ones because the ghosts are kind of bluish, and then you can like very clearly see, oh, I definitely didn't get one. The blue inserters are a little bit more difficult, but yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Okay, so now this guy just needs power. And we do one on the bottom and one on the top. So we'll just run this down. And it's going to place it exactly where the lights would have been. So let's just put those on the inside. If we just were running this down, it would actually put it like here. We want them to all line up. So let's do that for this section. If you had the ghost though, like you'd just be able to run through. And I know we make this look a little bit easier than it is, just boom, 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 boom. I promise you that as I'm placing these, it feels like I'm like, oh, I'm all over the place. Like I wish I was as good as the speedrunners at placing stuff, but don't worry, you'll get there too. And that should be, oops, it for this. Now we just need to hook up the copper coming in. So we've got 3 lanes of copper to hook up. We're just gonna drag these right through, and we're gonna go up over the, hello. We're gonna go up over the coal over here. There's a very specific reason why. Well, you know the reason. There is a blueprint that we will be placing in episode, let's say 35. So we're gonna be doing trains episode, I think starting episode 30. Episode 20, we're in episode what, 19 right now. So we just upgraded the coal power. Pretty soon we will okay, no, because we upgraded the coal power recently, we will not need solar power for a bit, but we will end up needing solar power, and we will need solar power before we get to bots. Or sorry, we're just after we get to bots. So we will get to bots first and then upgrade our power, because they are power hungry hogs. They just really, where are we at? This is iron, this is copper, so we need, it is fine if that rides in like that, and we need to get power to everything too. Then this one can, is this gonna go straight in? Yes. This one will be, so the bottom one is the one that we're gonna save for the line that's currently doing the, you know what, we can just, here, we'll just future proof it. So we're gonna put this in, and we are going to put a splitter, and we're gonna have an input priority on the right. So that means that anything that's coming in on this line will take precedent over anything that's coming in on this line. And there we go. We have upgraded, oh, no. We gotta get power. I don't understand how this can be so close and yet so far from actually helping us out. And let's just plug that guy there. Sweet. How is power? Power is awesome. Okay, so now we're gonna do the same thing for the mining. How many? We need 96. We have 204, so we still have lots of steel chests. Oh, you know what? On that note, where did the steel chest go? So in remote view, we're going to change this limit. Oh yeah, we need to drop that. Let's limit 0. You're done. We don't need any more. Do not waste my steel. We do not need more. So yeah, that's all of the steel that we will make. The next time we do anything with smelting and furnaces will be, well, we'll just leave it as a surprise. That'll be in episode 32. 32 will be the next episode that we change some smelting stuff, and it will be train related. I'm very excited for trains. I have trains can be very complicated. They are. There's no can about it. Trains are kind of complicated. They're okay. trains are only as complicated as you make them out, and for what I want them to do and the way that I want to be able to do my trains, it makes it very complicated. And I have finally put together a system that I think a lot of people are gonna like. My wife seems to think that my train videos will probably be the best ones that I have, so I guess we will see. We are going to be running out of inserters soon. What do we have? 37. Just not enough. Okay, let's go get some more. Car's always facing the wrong direction. Nice. Oh no. Oopsie. Okay, we can grab more of these. Yeah, we're just bleeding this starter base out. It's awesome. Okay, is there any more? Let's just take a look at our research real quick and see if there's anything that we should be aiming for in the immediate future. We could get flamethrowers. We don't need them. We're not going to use them a lot. Looks like everything needs blue science, so we are definitely working our way towards blue science. We're not doing cliff explosives. Sure, we'll just get the stuff that we can. Help bleed that starter base a little bit more. We're just getting stuff that we can, and we are working our way towards blue science. Ooh, missed one. And I think I said in a previous video, if you like zoom, let's turn pollution off. If you like zoom out just enough, you can kind of start to see. You can look to find, are there any pink spots that I left behind? Looking for the ghosts. Pretty soon it won't matter because the bots will be taking care of a lot of that stuff, so. We have belt immunity. I generally don't use the belt immunity. You can if you want. It used to be a lot more frustrating for me. Let's just put it that way. I used to use it, and I do not anymore. What are we, 18 minutes in? Whoops. Whoopsie again. I probably should have turned off yellow inserters on the starter because whatever they make is probably just going to be mostly a waste. No, we can always add it to the other the boxes that we have over in the hub because they do make the next tier up. So as long as they're reusable, like that's kind of the thing. Steel furnaces, stone furnaces, they are not reusable. Like there's just, we could honestly just delete them at this point and it wouldn't even matter. No. What do you, oh, it was trying to power the light. All right. I need to keep that in mind too. So we'll just manually place them. We know that we know where to put them. Or do we? Sure. We will put them there. Yep, works for me. Let's see, 6 per. Did I line those up the same? I did not. Do I want to? I think so. then what, these? Yep. Okay, why did I put them? What is going on? All right. Do the same for the copper. There. Yeah, I guess a belt immunity would be nice, but it's fine. We don't need it. We can just work around it. I should just put all of these down first, and then I can just line them up. Did I really? What? No. That is wrong. This. There and there. I'm gonna run out of lights, aren't I? Yes. There and there. And we'll go back to the starter base again. Some of these are moving. And I don't know if that's because we didn't set something right up on the... oh, you know what? We did not connect the copper, that's why. The iron might be kind of close. Let's take a look. Iron is not connected at all. Copper, not connected at all. It's only because we did the copper first. It's just not moving. Do I want to try... do I want to mess with steel right now? Let's just... maybe we can hold off. And then I think it was like here, yep. Where's the next one? It should have been here. Oh, we ran out, right? Okay. And there and there. Awesome. We'll just match that on the next one there. Here and okay. Is that all the lights? I think that's all the lights. Honestly, I probably could have just copied one and pasted it, and then there would have been all of the visuals for it. Okay, that's the lights. Let's get these belts connected so we can ease up our issues. At least we went ahead and put all of these, so all we gotta do is just connect them all. Just drag it through. Excuse me. Oh, I placed it if you place it exactly on top, it'll remove it, but if you drag it through, it won't. So as long as you're just dragging, it's fine. So just be careful about that. Be careful about placing it exactly on. And this is the nice thing about the splitter setup that we have is I don't have to change anything. I didn't have to have all of these belts set up. Like, you just add them as you need them, and that is it. I just did it again. Really should be more careful with that. Oof, almost did it again. Oh my. So there's not really a lot of stuff on this end that needs copper. We definitely need copper wire for the red circuits. The next one that will need a decent amount of copper. Actually, iron too. Like iron, we're not gonna need a lot down here that needs iron. We're gonna have a battery build soon that's gonna need both. That's not a hog though. LDS, low density structures, they're gonna use a bit of this copper, so There's that. We're at 24 minutes. Do I want to expand the steel? Let's go take a look and see if we can place it. If we can place it without getting in the way of stone that we have. I'm gonna say probably not. But we're gonna copy this. And see how that lines up. Do I want to get rid of all of those? Probably not. So here's what I'm thinking. If we take a priority input for the stuff that's coming in from the right side. So let's priority input. Nope, not output. Priority input right and priority input right. So that'll try to remove more stuff on this end. 611,000, 165. So that'll get us closer. And I'm not doing anything with stone bricks at all. Actually, I don't even think we're adding another one, but if we did, that's where it would go. Okay, let's see. We have sulfuric acid. Do I want to just drag this through? Because we're gonna need oil all... No, we don't. Whoa. We need oil to this point. So once we get to here, oil is no longer going to come through this. All of this oil can just go bye-bye. To be fair, I don't think we needed water that far either. That might be the end for water at the concrete. You know what? Let's just take a look. What do we need water for? We need water for... Yeah, that's as far down as water's gonna go because that's the concrete and the refined concrete. Advanced oil processing is gonna happen at the oil refineries. Same with heavy oil cracking and light oil cracking. And sulfuric acid we have. Sulfur we have. Explosives. So I don't know when exactly. It's coming up soon. We are going to... I think it's episode... You know what? I have some of them open. Episode 29, I think. 24. No. Doesn't matter. At some point, we will do some stuff with explosives over here. That will be after advanced oil processing, which is also coming up soon. Okay, so we're gonna end it there. Before I actually end it, let's go grab some supplies for the next video. We're at 28 minutes. We're fine. I don't think we need more blue inserters, but yeah, let's just grab them anyways. Blue inserters. We don't need miners. We don't need belts. Nope, we do need belts. We don't need these. Let's just top up on them anyways. Power poles are decent. Get to 100. We don't need combinators yet. We do need storage, which I have some. Okay, we'll just top those off. We don't need anything else. Okay, so that is going to do it for this video. And in the next episode, we are going to be putting together red and green science off the bus. Yes, we are finally getting into the sciences, which means that, so episode 20 will be red and green science. Episode 21, we are going to do military science. That should be fun. It's pretty difficult to try to squeeze the military science into these little tiny sections that we have, but we're going to get it done. And then the episode after that is our research labs. I'm excited about the research labs. Like, I squeeze them like crazy. The research labs will be one of those rare situations where we do kind of manipulate the city block blueprint. Not by much. It's just like, actually I think this is exactly where it goes. let's just hold on. So red and green science is going to go here, military is going to go here, and that leaves this area for our research facilities, our research labs. And the changes that we end up making to this area are, get the city block blueprint. I think we remove, I want to say this and this, which means that we're going to need to line these up in a different way. Anyways, we will deal with a lot of that in the coming videos. So that's going to be it for this episode. And thanks for watching.